Yamaha is the largest piano maker in the world. Yamaha is also the largest motorcycle maker in the world after Honda. Yamaha makes professional recording equipment used in nearly every major recording studio on Earth. Yamaha makes the boat engines that power most outboard motors. Yamaha makes archery equipment used at the Olympics. Yamaha makes the chips that go inside high-end semiconductor manufacturing equipment. These are not separate companies sharing a name. They are the same company. And the way they ended up in all of these categories explains something about how Japanese conglomerates work that has been almost completely ignored in Western business education. The standard Western explanation for why a company would expand into unrelated categories is called diversification. A company spreads its risk across multiple businesses so that if one fails, the others survive. This explanation is what business schools teach. It is also, mostly, wrong for the Yamaha case. Yamaha did not enter the motorcycle business to diversify away from pianos. Yamaha entered the motorcycle business because of pianos. To understand what happened, you have to go back to 1887. Torakusu Yamaha, an instrument repair technician in Hamamatsu, Japan, was asked to repair a broken American-made reed organ. He repaired it. He then realized he could probably build one. He built one. It worked. He started a company. For the next 60 years, Yamaha made musical instruments: pianos, reed organs, harmonicas, harps, and eventually wind instruments. The company became Japan's largest musical instrument manufacturer. They were good at wood, good at metal, and good at the precision craftsmanship required to make instruments that produced reliable musical tones. In 1945, after the war, Yamaha had a problem. They had spent the previous 5 years manufacturing aircraft propellers for the Japanese military. The propellers were made on machines designed to shape wood and metal precisely. After the war, those machines could not be used to make propellers anymore. The machines existed. The skilled workers existed. The supply chains existed. There was no demand for what they had been making. The Yamaha leadership had to decide what to do with this manufacturing capacity. They had several options. They could shut down the factories. They could repurpose them for pianos, which was their original business. They could find a new product entirely. The decision they made, which was made consistently for the next 30 years, was to ask one specific question whenever they considered a new product. The question was, does our existing manufacturing capacity already produce most of what this product needs? If the answer was yes, they pursued the product. If the answer was no, they did not. The first new product they pursued in 1955 was motorcycles. Motorcycle frames required precision metal shaping. Motorcycle engines required the kind of precision machining Yamaha had been doing for aircraft. Motorcycle suspension required the kind of metallurgy Yamaha already understood. The manufacturing overlap was over 70%. Yamaha was, in effect, already a motorcycle company that did not yet make motorcycles. They built motorcycles. The motorcycles were good. By 1965, Yamaha was the second largest motorcycle manufacturer in Japan. By 1980, the second largest in the world. The same logic produced boats. Marine engines used the same precision metalwork as motorcycle engines. Boat hulls used the same wood and resin techniques that had been refined for piano cases. Yamaha entered the marine engine business in 1960. They became the world leader within 20 years. The same logic produced audio equipment. Speakers required precision woodwork for cabinets, which Yamaha had been doing for pianos for 70 years. Audio mixers required precision electronics, which Yamaha had developed for piano tuning equipment. Yamaha entered the audio equipment business in the late 1960s. Their mixing consoles are still industry standard. The same logic produced semiconductors. The precision required to manufacture musical instrument electronics scaled almost directly to the precision required to manufacture early integrated circuits. Yamaha started making chips in the 1970s. They are still in that business. This is a different model of business expansion than the diversification model Western analysts often apply. The Western model imagines a company looking at its existing business, deciding that it should reduce its risk exposure, and acquiring or building a new business in a different industry. The Yamaha model is almost the opposite. Yamaha looked at its existing manufacturing capabilities and asked which other products could be built using mostly the same machines, the same skilled workers, and the same supply chains. The new businesses were not chosen for risk reduction. They were chosen for capability reuse. The economic consequences of this approach are significant. A traditional diversification strategy requires building completely new capabilities for each new business. New factories, new workers, new supply chains, new management expertise. The expenses are duplicated across the business lines, and the company essentially operates as a portfolio of unrelated businesses that share only a holding company. The Yamaha capability reuse approach has, by contrast, very high fixed cost sharing across business lines. The same precision metalworking expertise serves pianos, motorcycles, boats, and chips. The same woodworking expertise serves piano cases, speaker cabinets, and archery bows. The same precision electronics expertise serves piano tuning, audio equipment, motorcycle ignition systems, and integrated circuits. Each new business line shares costs with the existing business lines, which means each new business line is dramatically cheaper to build and operate than it would be for a standalone competitor. This is also why Yamaha's competitors are different in every category. Yamaha's piano competitors are Steinway and Bechstein, which are themselves piano specialists. Yamaha's motorcycle competitors are Honda, Suzuki, and Kawasaki, which are themselves motorcycle specialists. Yamaha's audio competitors are Sony and Bose. Yamaha's semiconductor competitors are entirely different companies. In each of these categories, Yamaha competes against specialists who have nothing else. The specialists are excellent at their one thing. Yamaha is, in most categories, also excellent, but not quite as excellent as the specialist. The difference is that Yamaha's costs are spread across multiple categories. Yamaha can sell at a slightly lower price than the specialist in any individual category and still maintain margins because the underlying capabilities were already paid for by the other categories. The model is not unique to Yamaha. Several other Japanese conglomerates use variants of the same approach. Honda, which started as a motorcycle company, used the same logic to enter cars, lawnmowers, generators, and small aircraft engines. The capability overlap was the deciding factor in each case. There is a Western company that operates on a similar logic, and it is worth naming because it is so often misunderstood. Berkshire Hathaway, under Warren Buffett, has assembled a portfolio of businesses that is often described as diversified. It is more accurately described as a portfolio of businesses that share a common underlying capability, which is capital allocation. Each Berkshire business does not need to share manufacturing capabilities, because the capability being shared is the ability to deploy capital efficiently across many businesses. The general principle is that the most enduring corporate expansion strategies are built around capability reuse, not category diversification. The companies that survive across decades are the companies that ask, every time they consider a new product line, what they already have that can be reused. The companies that fail are the ones that ask, every time they consider a new product line, how much new infrastructure they would need to build to support it. If you found this interesting, subscribe. We go deep on the structural reasons certain companies expand successfully across decades, while others fail at the same expansions. Drop your requests in the comments. Thanks for watching.